FYoDj.
Welcome back, FYoDj, the podcast, the #1 DJ podcast for DJs by DJs. ELR, what's good, my man? 100 grand. What it do? What it do? What it do?
We just chilling, man, living, man, enjoying life.
Right away.
How was the weekend, man?
You know what? Weekend was cracking.
Yeah.
Definitely cracking. You know what I'm saying? All week. Wednesday, district cracking. And I did I had a weekend stint at one club, you know what I'm saying, this week. You know, we were at Jinx, rocking.
Okay, that's dope.
You know what I mean? Cracking wall to wall, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, you know what I mean? We are good here, you know. So, what about you? Where were you at?
I was at Lavish on Saturday. That's like my little, you know, good spot where, you know, it's always good vibes. We was turned up. I ain't gonna lie, we was lit by like 11:30. It was lit.
I heard.
It's gonna be one of them nights.
Anything weird? Anything wild? You know,
man. You know,
from the DJ booth.
You know, from the DJ booth, you always see little stuff, but I just thought it was wild, like just how they was turned up so early. But you know, and they was younger too, so like, you know. You see the younger crowd turned up early, they be ready to go, you know what I'm saying?
Push the button, let's go.
They ready to turn up.
You know what I'm saying?
So it was dope. It was just good energy. I enjoyed it.
Word. So for people that don't know who or what this podcast is about, this podcast is just about you as a DJ, whether you were club jock, whether you were touring DJ, whether you are a promoter, a DJ that turned into a promoter, or somebody trying to learn how to DJ. This podcast is for you because we don't take any scale or level of DJing, you know, for granted. Because we all have a place, and if you've been in the game a while, you've been the opener to now having you as a showcase or the headlining DJ, whether it's in a nightclub or on the stage doing 20,000-25,000. I've been in both positions. Some of these people that I have today on the show, DJ Aztek, DJ Stretch, I know they've played in front of tons of people before, and they've been in bars and nightclubs that's, you know what I mean, had turnouts of 3 people, but they still do their damn thing. So that's what the podcast is about, man. I don't know, what's good? You got anything you want the world to know?
Man, you know, shoot, man, DJ ELR Bands by Noon. Go get my album. It's out right now.
That's right.
Spotify sites. I just released a single, Pretty Girls. It's been doing, you know, I've been playing that too, and that was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been getting a good vibe off that too. Make sure y'all go check all that out. All streaming sites, Bands by Noon, DJ ELR on Spotify.
So wait a minute, you're a DJ and you got a song. How does that work? How does that happen?
That's a whole nother thing, bro. Like, you know, I've always, you know, just being in music, you know, and especially with me, when I started doing music, it started off with me just being around people who rap, and then it turned into me finding my position and being a DJ in that. So I've always had artists around me and stuff like that. So that just, you know, putting records together is something that I've kind of been doing, not even really knowing I was doing it. You know what I'm saying, from the beginning. So, you know, it's just cool to have that. That's a whole nother avenue of, you know, a DJ. Like right now in 2018, DJs do that. That's part of being a DJ. Like that's a side hustle for a DJ. So, you know, again, back to what we say about what this podcast is about. It's about having those multiple hustles as DJs and knowing that just being a DJ doesn't just mean one thing.
Right.
We wear so many different hats. So, you know, that's what we try to, you know, expose here. So
Word. Well, let's do this, man. Let's jump right into it. Before I bring these brothers out, I started a DJ crew called the Record Breaker DJs with my brother DJ Aztek. He was from the south side. I was from the east side, and made my way to the south side and formed this crew. Crew is not like a super huge like DJ crew like you would think of, like the core DJs or these other coalitions. We're a little bit smaller. I think we're under 100 members, but each one of our DJs are super talented, complex DJs that can do the majority of what we call real DJing. You know, whether that's beat matching, scratching, talking on the mic, and having crowd control. All of our DJs possess 75% of all that, no matter what. So that's why we tend to be a little bit smaller, but have a harder impact. But we get into all that DJ Aztek, DJ Stretch, Record Breaker DJs. What's good? I mean, get y'all in here real quick. What's good, brothers? What's good, brother? Yeah.
I'm gonna switch on.
All right. You
just believe me.
My bad, brother.
Stretch, what's up with you, my brother? You alright? Nice seeing you. I ain't seen you in a minute. It's always good to see the gang.
Watch your glass. Get your glass. Yeah. Toast up. You know what I mean? Actually, toast up to some real DJ shit. DJ shit. Yeah. So. DJ Aztek right here.
What's good?
We got DJ Stretch right here, and shit, looking at some talented DJs, man. What's good with y'all, man? You guys have been doing clubs for years. Been state to state, touring with different artists. I know Stretch, you've been doing. You see, you throw your own parties. For one, welcome. Two, I've been honored to be with y'all behind the decks for years and years and years. Because y'all push me to do better every single day. You know what I mean? Like when we go in the studio, we send each other mixtapes. You know what I mean? We doing intros and different, dividing tapes up. And when I hear y'all part, I go back to the studio like, whoo, shit. These niggas done fucked me up. Let me go back and retouch my verse up. You know what I'm saying? Looking at it, you know what I mean? But not necessarily your verse, but my mix. I mean, let me touch this up. Let me bring this back because, man, these cats is killing them, man. Aztek, how long you been in the game?
What's it been? Since 1995. So what's that?
Goddamn, you old now.
Since I was 15. Hell yeah, I'm old.
Shit.
Stretch, how long you been in the game?
Shit, like, it's been 17, 18 years. Like, real talk.
Word.
2001. 2001 is when I, actually knew I can actually fucking DJ. I got some skills. You know what I mean?
Right.
I had DJ equipment when I was, 99. But I didn't really take it serious until, high school, like my last year of high school,
All right. So what got you into DJing, Stretch?
Man, my auntie sent me some mixtapes. She was going to school at Michigan State.
Okay.
She sent me some mixtapes. Mixtapes was dope as fuck. I'm like,
whoa. What kind of mixtapes? What kind of mixtapes? So we try to break things down on this show. Like, was it a DJ mixtape? Was it a mixtape like nowadays?
It was she actually taped a radio show in Michigan. It was these DJs that was playing all this old school shit. But back then, it wasn't too much old school. It was, it was like, the records was like maybe like 2 years old. Okay. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And I was hearing that, I'm like, dude, how the hell is the songs playing together? Like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? But I'm like, I was feeling it. It was in my core. And I was already a drummer before I started DJing.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yep. I played. And I didn't play in church or nothing. I just played by myself and shit, I just was,
okay.
Whole family, But after that, after I heard that, I just ran with it.
Word. What about you, Tay?
Almost the same story. We used to buy mixtapes off the streets. House music was big back then. Freestyle music was big back then. And I used to actually take mixtapes and other mixtapes and mix off of tape decks, kind of like blending one song that I like into another song and just mixing off of that. And then my uncle owned a nightclub, and his son, which is my cousin, DJ Twist, had a set of turntables there. So every time I went there, I used to try to jump on, and then I already knew kind of how to blend, with the pitch control. So it became natural to me, and that's kind of like how I got into it.
How the hell did you mix two tapes?
Well, you couldn't really mix because there was no pitch, but I kind of knew what song would go good right after another.
Okay.
And then I used to have like tapes lined up. Like, okay, I would put this song with this song next with this song. So I would play one song, stop it, play the next one, switch the tape on the other one, play that one. So it's kind of like.
And then what you recorded on?
No, I never recorded it. I was just going off of my head of.
Oh, okay.
What my mixtape would be like if I did a mixtape with, if I had the records, that's how I would have did it.
Gotcha.
In my opinion, So that's how I kind of started it.
So you kind of start off from like the mixing
Mixing
tapes.
mixtapes. Yeah,
Mixing.
That's crazy, bro.
Mixing mixtapes.
I was
Got you.
mixing
All right,
mixtapes.
man, cheers to mixing. Damn, right? That's crazy.
Hell yeah. That's getting it though.
I ain't get it that far. I mean, I had the tape deck with the turntable playing the song and scratching on the turntable. I ain't never like that's some serious shit.
He said that's what you said.
You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't
Hey,
afford
that's dedication.
turntables back then, so you know.
That's super
Right.
dedication, man.
Yeah.
So like, so from there, and I mean, I think both of y'all can answer this in your own way, but so from there, like, okay, obviously you go from, okay, damn, this is what makes me feel like I can do it. But then once you obviously get started in it, you kind of have that time where you're still figuring it out. You ain't really found yourself for real, and you like, but what do you feel like was that moment for y'all after that? Other point where you're like, okay, no, but I can really do this. Like, this is something I can really be doing. This, like you said, you've been doing it for so long. Like, I can, there's longevity in this.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I think my first time, the Phoenix nightclub. You know the Phoenix on Fond du Lac? It used to be called the Phoenix.
I just moved here like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I'm not very familiar, but go ahead.
That was my
Man,
first.
I remember the Phoenix, boy.
Yeah, that was my first gig.
Upstairs
Like,
or downstairs?
I was upstairs.
Okay.
And I had one turntable, a Gemini mixer, and a PlayStation.
Oh, he jumped.
What?
He off the chain.
Hey,
He
you know
off the
what?
chain.
On the PlayStation, bro, you got
the.
you could change the tracks. You know what I'm saying? You get the headphones, so you can change the tracks. Bam, 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 bam,
Oh
bam.
wow.
And you know,
Oh, that's cold. You
Yeah.
cold for that too,
Man,
that's player.
The PlayStation.
and they system used to hit so hard that I knew when I played a song on the PlayStation, I had to turn the bass down because I didn't want that shit to skip.
Oh, shit.
And, it was
Right
it was
away.
crazy. But no,
That had got that now. That has to be top like 2 setups.
That's crazy. Like,
Man.
I'm thinking
Ever,
about that.
like
Like, that's
the
crazy.
PlayStation's popping. That's
Yeah.
dope.
That's crazy. That's dope. That is dope, though.
but
That's dope.
it was like it was packed in there when I was doing that. You know what I mean? I'm like,
So
dude.
let me go back. So check this out, y'all. If you know, if you can't get your equipment, you know what I'm saying.
This is.
This is a little
See
jig
what's
right
going-
here.
see what's
If
going on.
you got an
Yeah.
Xbox and a PlayStation and a
Really?
mixer, you're lightweight
See
and
what's
get in the
going
game.
But
Right.
listen.
You know,
That's
that's
right.
But even beyond that, it's
That's
the
the start.
principle
Right.
of just being resourceful, like
Right.
and
you know-
really having that hunger to want
right,
to do it.
right. Being resourceful. I believe being a DJ in general,
Yeah.
we are very resourceful,
Yeah.
and we can turn anything,
Into-
something into anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right. For
Quick.
real.
Because you don't got a piece
gotta
of
have
equipment,
ear
something
for
go out. Sometimes you have to
You gotta
turn the
finesse. You gotta figure
headphones
something out, like
into the
all right.
microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
Gotta make it
saying?
work.
For real.
That yeah, you learn that trick quick. Like, you got a microphone? Nah, bro.
Nah.
You know, when I met Shock G
Yeah.
for the first time, he was behind me at a rave. I didn't know he was there. I'm chopping the beat. He go, man, that sounds real good, man. You got a microphone? I had no mic. I said, give me 1 second. Took my headphones, put in the microphone, check. You know what I mean? It was real muffly for a minute. I got it together, passed in the microphone, the headphones. Chop that beat.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Does that still
he
work?
rock it. You know what I'm saying? Shock G, whatever it was, fam. You gotta be resourceful. You feel me? Not to cut you off, but bro, yeah,
Nah,
that's
nah,
real shit right there.
Nah,
That's
yeah.
dope. That's dope.
You can still do that, right, with the mic? And
Yeah, you still can
Yeah,
do
it's
it.
work. Man,
Still work.
You can still work.
It's been a while. I haven't tried that in a
Right,
minute.
right.
I ain't
It's
tried
the
that in a
work.
minute. I have to try that right now. No, it's fine.
Real talk.
So now let's kind of bring it fast forward a little bit to past the we are who we are. You know what I mean? As a DJ, let's go in time now. So
Yeah.
99,
99, yep. I remember
2000.
doing mixtapes.
Where are you? Because I don't know you yet.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't met him. I know of him.
I met you already, though.
But we ain't record breakers.
Oh yeah.
By
That's
far.
not until 2000.
Yeah,
right?
you know what I'm saying? So
2001.
this so we're going like 90,
Mm-hmm.
99, 98, 99. Where were you DJing at?
I
had
was
just
in the
started,
living room. I was like, I didn't really have, like, I had turntables and stuff, but I was still like getting it together. Like, You know what I mean? That's when DJ Scribble had that thing on MTV, and I was locked in like,
about that.
man, bro, that's what like
And
really.
Scribble used to be so cold to me, dog.
Yeah.
On MTV. Right.
Yeah.
So that was like me honing in on like trying to figure out like, oh yeah, I think I'm finna do this for real.
So what are you doing?
In
around that
99?
time? Yeah, around that time.
99, 2000, I was just dropping like mixtapes. I was doing Latin hip hop mixtapes, freestyle mixes.
But I guess we do have to back up. That's my bad. Instead of trying to fast
So,
forward.
like-
So because I want people to understand like what kind of DJ cats were. You know what I'm saying? Growing into the game. So you were still basement type in the house DJ for a couple years. I know you used to do quinceañeras.
You get quinceañeras, weddings.
So did you get into that because of Twist?
B-boy events? Yeah.
Right.
DJ Twist, my cousin, rest in peace, Alex
Right.
Estrada. He used to throw like B-boy events. He opened a store called Envisions on the Milwaukee South Side where we sold like mixtapes, Milwaukee DJs, Chicago DJs, you know, try to bring that, you know, the hip hop energy to, you know, to
the Midwest.
Milwaukee, to the Midwest.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have a lot of stores like that here in Milwaukee.
Mhm.
He kind of blew that up. So, you know, he was distributing my mixtapes, you know. He's the one that kind of put me on like my first quinceañera, my first wedding. You know, he showed me the ropes to do all that. And then, you know, about 2000, that's when I started getting into the club scene. You know, when Texture opened, Acapulco. There was a lot of like nightclubs opening up, and that's when.
So were you battling like were you battling and shit like that?
I was doing
just into cutting and shit
I was
like that.
doing a lot of cutting back then. I was more into scratching back then. I used to listen to like a lot of Rectangle. I used to watch a VH1 of Qbert, Scratch Pickles, X-Men battling out.
Right.
But we didn't have YouTube back then, so you know, it
Straight-
used to be
straight
hard
yeah.
You got
to
the
learn because you know, what
Yeah,
I'm saying
off
it's
the tape.
like off
You
a
just have to
tape.
learn
It's
off
not
the
like
tape.
YouTube. They actually show you. So when you're watching off a tape, it's not easy. You know, you can only learn so much. You know, but yeah, that's how it started for me. You know.
That's dope.
So,
that's a dope pickup.
I'm coming from the already DJing my school dances to going to the South Side to the Christian Center and getting into graffiti with my homeboys, but I always DJ and breakdance at the same time. So they like, man, we used to always go to Envisions to kick it, get our Jinkos, you know what I'm saying? The little big old
Echo shirts.
you know what I'm saying? Echo shirts, you know what I'm saying? The Cortezes, and then get my little long ass Southside belt. What was them belts called, bro? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Called the Southside belt.
Yeah, them little Southside belts, bro.
Yeah, with the buckle?
Yeah, with the buckle, they had the initial
With your
on it.
initial on it.
You know
I
what
forgot
I'm
the
saying?
call.
So I had my little crew, JM, in it, you feel me?
He used to have
Went
the
to
Ben
Envisions,
Davies.
copped the mixtapes, and he was like, man, you ever heard this dude named Aztek? Like, yeah, no, I know from the mixtapes. I don't know, dude. It's like, yeah, it's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Twist, Alex. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Oh man, y'all should battle, man. And the captain was like, you should battle this dude. I'm like, battle, dude. All I know this dude, he can scratch fast as a motherfucker. I don't want to battle this dude. I don't even know this guy yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was always like you heard it on the South Side because you know Milwaukee is so segregated. It was either you was from the North Side, which predominantly, you know what I'm saying, the black folks South Side, your Latinos and shit. So we crossed the bridge. It was just a different style. All they was doing back then was house music. All house, a little hip hop. You know what I mean, with the mixtapes from the real mixtapes, DJ Rectangle, Boogie Boy, them cats from Chicago. But other than that, it was just all house, and I came with the hip hop influence. We figured it out. I said, instead of battling these cats, fam, let's do a mixtape.
Yeah, let's link up.
Cause he was always doing mixtapes. I did mixtapes. So we was like, all right, cool. Let's put out a mixtape. Let's call it. We didn't even know what to call it.
No, we didn't
have a name for it.
And this was in what, 2000?
2000. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We didn't have a name for the mixtape.
This was like y'all first mixtape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
first
dope.
mixtape.
That's dope.
So instead of battling, we put the mixtape out, whatever. We didn't have a name for it. The graphic designer was like, man, just call it Record Breaker.
Yeah, he's the one designing. He was like, just call it Record Breakers. We're like, that works.
It's called Record
That's
Breaker.
dope.
And then he had the
The
Star Wars,
break records.
the Star Wars theme. It was like, man, you breaking records, y'all doing remixes and stuff like that. It's called Record Breaker. It's like, all right, cool. Ran with that. Mixtape. Classic. Super dope. You know what I mean? Now it's like, man, we should start a DJ crew.
Yeah.
What should we call it?
Record breakers.
Record breakers. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
dope.
you feel me? So shit, record breakers.
So I'm thinking. So as y'all telling this story, for me, I'm thinking about it from like, where was I at this time?
Yeah.
Right? Like, so in 2000, I'm 11. So in 2000, I'm like just now starting to DJ.
You said
know
you was
what I'm
2000, you was 11?
saying? Yeah.
God
Okay.
damn.
So like, I'm thinking like my dad had just bought me my equipment.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing like just doing like house parties and then in my like at the crib. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's
yeah.
all I'm doing right now. Like I don't even know how to do what y'all doing at this point. At that point, I don't know how to do what y'all doing at that point. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right,
crazy
right.
to
Like the
think about it.
basics.
Yeah, like
Trying to get to the
understand
yeah,
it, too.
yeah. Like I don't know how to record mixes. Like that was something that I didn't
Yeah.
figure out till later on. Like I'm still just. I got my equipment and I got enough to do parties to where it's like, okay, I can do that,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
I'm still at home practicing, like, so that's crazy. Okay, just give us some perspective, you know what I mean, opposite perspective of what's going on with y'all. That's just crazy to kind of
We
think
had
about that.
when we did mixtapes, we used to use a VS 880,
Yeah,
right?
VS8.
It was a digital
80,
track
the
machine.
rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
was
VS
it was on
880.
Ableton.
So
It was
no
a-
Ableton, bro.
no
No
Ableton.
Ableton. No
I think Pro
Ableton,
Tools,
Pro
I
bro.
think they had Pro
Yeah,
Tools
the
back
Pro
then.
Tools was
He said
right,
that
bro.
shit was
Cats were
expensive,
using
right?
Pro. No, it was stupid. The
get the
rigs,
whole-
the Pro Tool rigs. It was no
Yeah,
compact DAWs, none of that, bro. Like it's either you had a big ass studio or you had these smaller joints. So we had the rolling VS 880s.
You still got one here?
No, I
So you wanna show
got
everybody?
I got rid of that.
I think I
joint,
still got mine somewhere
I
put away.
had the motherfucking
I think I
tape.
still got some mixes on mine.
I had
Oh,
that
man,
tape.
that would
It
be
was a
crazy.
special
I should've
tape
brought it
you,
now.
you had to you could record tracks on.
Oh, so you had to
Yeah.
fit like a 4-track, 8-track,
Oh,
6-track.
Bro, that shit.
I remember recording on those too.
Now the closest thing I ever did was just like do like cassette tapes, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, no.
But that wasn't even because I was able to get that from like a lot of the stuff from like you said when people playing different radio mixes and shit, I can grab different shit from that. But
So what? So
So yeah, after we came out with the record breakers, the mixtape, we started doing a lot of raves, right?
we did
We
hella
did
raves
all over the place.
all over like raves. From I would say 100 people to thousands of people. I'm talking like this was back when the rave days was really cracking, bro.
Real
like
rave, yeah.
like.
you talking about that one spot up there where they be having the
No, not the raves.
Oh, okay.
Raves,
Real
like
party
like
raves.
like
Okay,
parties.
I
Yeah,
got this,
right.
okay,
So
right.
we're like this is the heart of like raves across like America, bro. You know what I mean? Like we're doing parties all over. Some of the biggest underground parties you probably going. You know what I mean? That was in this area for sure. Then we're like, man, we need some.
We need some more people.
We need some more people on the squad. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
me and the homie. So we like, man, how do we come up with DJs? We don't want just
This
like
is
no
a good-
average,
yeah,
no
it's
average
not.
DJs. Just some guys that just play records because back then like there was no Serato, so like you really had to really get
that's
into
right.
to the tables, like really be into it.
Yeah.
Records, create some records.
Create
some records.
It wasn't like it wasn't a whole bunch of DJs. There was a few, but there wasn't a whole bunch like now.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah,
now it's so
it's
easy and accessible.
Yeah.
So we didn't have a big choice. So what it was weird. We ended up doing this battle.
Oh yeah, maze.
This maze battle. So now it all makes sense. Like y'all wasn't even prepared or ready to even battle. How was that battle even presented? So we did this battle. Me and this dude. Me and Aztek against Stretch and this other guy. So Earwax. So
Yeah.
now mind you, this is the era. Now DJs, y'all know this is like when the Cuberts and the Executioners. We were off of all that battling. You know what I'm saying? We was off of that nigga. He'll bite your face off if you try to come battle us, because you know what I'm saying? That's what we saw in the videos, you know what I'm saying? We doing the tricks and shit, then throwing the middle fingers up, you know what I'm saying?
Little belly out
You
the
feel
chain,
me?
out the chain.
That's how it was. So it was me and this dude. We had real routines. I'm talking like going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Dissing these dudes. Nigga, you know what I mean? The whole
That's
nine.
crazy.
And these guys, they wasn't even ready for the battle. They was just battling just the battle. So how did y'all hear about the battle?
Shit, man, that was 2 days of Airwax called me like, hey man, it's a battle. They want to battle us. And I'm like, who wants to battle us? We don't even DJ together. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? I was like, dude, I just want to do it just because it's fun.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So I got my scratch records together and shit, it was just, I had one routine at the time. I was just like, this ain't even a fucking routine, but fuck it.
How long you been DJing?
Shit, 17 years now?
No.
From there to
Oh,
there.
then I had been DJing shit 2 years, 2.5, 3
Oh,
years.
shit, okay.
What year was
And-
that happened? Do you remember what year that was?
Shit, that was like, I was fresh out of high school. That was like 2001.
2001.
Yeah.
This was right after we dropped the mixtape?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. But man, when that happened though, I was like, damn. I was like, these niggas is like, they like top notch. Like,
Then these niggas don't win Super Saiyan. These niggas don't win
Yeah,
Super Saiyan.
and-
y'all.
It was crazy because I'm like,
But like you
They-
said, now it makes sense.
yeah, but look, like,
because-
hey, no, we're battling. I'm like, these niggas is trash, bro. Like,
now you know.
who they got us battling? Like, he's just like, well, it is what it is. We came to do what we supposed to do. Like, they put
Right.
these dudes in front of us. We finna knock it down. You feel me?
It was fun.
So-
it was fun though.
It was all fun. It
It
was
was
all
all
love and funny games. You know what I'm
all
saying? But it's funny because like that was for real a time when battling. You know,
Yeah,
we
it
saw
was
all
hot.
these
It was
tapes.
big.
It was super big. You know what I'm saying? Every week, all we wanted to do was be in DMC
Yeah.
and scratch
Yep.
and beat
All
jump.
day, every day.
I think after that that was my first time seeing y'all like actually do, because I hadn't really watched too many videos like that other than Scribble at the time. So that was my first time seeing the actual like crab scratches and
Oh,
shit
yeah.
and going behind the back. I was
Oh,
like,
when we
I was
were
like,
doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was
Oh,
like,
that's
oh
cool. Right,
shit.
right.
I was like, oh shit, like
Mm-hmm.
I can do that shit. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
dog, that's man, like why the fuck you didn't tell me? I was after that, I was like, why the fuck you didn't tell me we was battling these niggas? Like, you just got us up here just fucking suicide mission.
Hey, we fucked them up, man.
It was like a
Suicide bomber.
suicide mission, and Doc B was making it worse. Doc B was like, "Oh, he fucked y'all up," like on the mic and shit. I'm like, Doc, man.
Oh man, they were the days.
That's funny.
But I mean, I would never rewrite that shit. That was like, that
But
was.
you know what? I would always tell him that when I first met him, cause like, bro, like for me when I started DJing, I didn't have people around me. Like obviously, I had stuff that I would see, but as far as somebody around you that when you see it, you're like, oh, I can really do that. Like.
Yeah.
I be telling him that, like, but some of the shit he be doing, be like, even though I know I can't do it yet, I be like, I see him do it, I be like, oh, okay, I feel like I can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I know
good.
I gotta practice, but I know I.
That's
gotta
another
be
thing
it's
too.
in here.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can see, you can when you see it, you can feel it.
That's another thing too about practicing and sometimes practicing with a group or more than just one person is a little bit better.
Yeah.
It pushes you to see what you can do.
push and you can actually see
See what's going
Yeah.
on.
in
Yeah.
person versus a video. So, you know what I mean, encourage your DJ homies, you know what I'm saying, to get up, you know what I'm
Right,
saying,
right.
once a week, you know what I mean, practice. Practice make, man, I still practice, bro, still
That's
practice. I'm
right.
still
Yeah.
trying to get
That's
beat
what
juggles,
me too, man.
you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, 3, 4 patterns, step beat juggles, you know what I mean, rather than, you know what I mean, your regular, you know what I mean, 1, 2 patterns or whatever, like,
So
like
much you can learn.
stick to it, like,
So much you can
I'm
learn.
always like, this dude right here is stupid on the cuts, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to like, dog, how you do that? Hey, how do I find out on YouTube? You know what I mean? Trying to stay
But you got to connect to do
sharp,
that.
you know?
Anytime I'm a phone call away, hey,
Yeah.
come to my shop,
Yeah.
come to my crib, you know,
That's
let's practice,
Yeah,
let's do it, you know.
that's always good to have.
Same with everybody else, same with you guys.
So let's
Yeah,
let's break
that's
down
true, that's
a
true. I already know.
couple
You
cats
never
like
invite me over.
You do.
oh, this dude, this guy always talking that
I'm
shit.
gonna be the
Hey,
bitter
look,
DJ
you know what's funny?
man.
Hey, from time to time, you gonna hear somebody in the background say some shit, right?
Don't mind that. We
Hey,
gonna
no,
keep
it's
it
cool.
going.
No, you have to
We gonna
mind
shout
it
him out. We
because-
gonna shout him
because
out. He
we
gonna get his. He gonna get his.
Shakes, my man Willie
He gonna
Shakes,
get
you know what I'm
his with his
saying?
time.
He's always on the boards. Do a hell of an excellent job. But you know what? Before he was on these cameras,
Yeah.
guess what he was doing?
Them long ass fingers scratching.
He was DJing. You know what I'm saying? And guess what?
Long ass
Ladies
fingers.
and gentlemen, if you don't know this guy, he can scratch, and he'll tell you he can't. So
Yeah.
shout out to Willie Shakes. He do his thing, man. Hey, shout out your company.
Power Forward Media.
Power Forward Media. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go.
Doing it real big, man, with them sharpshooter cameras, man. It look like a rifle.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So just back on where we at? Lost track, and that's what this guy back here talking about. We was talking about practicing. We didn't invite this guy over. So let's go down some of the stuff. Like what type of DJ would you say you are, Stretch?
Shit.
What kind of DJ do you represent?
Turntablist, club DJ, just all around. I just love music, man. So I don't know. I don't like to classify myself as one type of DJ, or I mean I like every fucking thing. I like some rock records. Like if you just want to sum it up, I would just say turntables. Fuck it. I mean, you know, at the end of the day,
you rock nightclubs, right?
But
you rock weddings,
anything.
What else? What else have you done? I know you promoted
Mixtapes,
parties. I know you done mixtapes. Because we like to promote, and we always say this. I know y'all get tired of saying this, but you know what I mean. But DJs wear a lot of different hats, man. We don't necessarily do the same type of events. You know, you might not see a DJ in a year, and you talk to him like, "Hey, bro, what was you on?" Oh man,
been working the whole time.
Off of camera, you know what I mean? From behind the turntables, doing other things. But you know what it was is the DJ and that DJ passion and grind that leads you into different avenues. You know,
that's true.
I know you've played and opened up for everybody.
Yeah. When we was doing those at the rave.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. 50 Cent, fucking Ja Rule came at the time. It was. Man, plenty of people. It was cracking, man. That was a whole era when the rave was bringing concerts and actually letting DJs.
Didn't they bring Nas one time? Was I with you that time?
Yeah. That was actually letting DJs open up for, you know what I'm saying, for those shows.
Right.
But like a lot done changed since then, but still like shit.
Still traveling, and don't sell yourself short. Doing y'all do parties all over the U.S. man.
Yeah.
Y'all done tons of parties, and you DJs for countless of artists and parties like that, man. I hate when people DJs try to sell themselves short. Aztek, like, what type of DJ do you feel like you represent? Like, what kind of DJ are you?
I'm a street DJ. You know, I do turntablism, scratching, beat juggling. I do parties, house parties. I do weddings, clubs. You name it, I'm there, you know.
Aztek, you did a couple pornos.
I do porn star, shows, you know what I'm saying?
So, all right, so we talking about wildest DJ moment. Stretch, wildest DJ moment you can right now, on the spot. What's your wildest DJ moment?
Man.
Oh, man, you don't even want to go there.
I mean, if you can keep it, you ain't gotta...
No, my wildest DJ moment, when the Jungle, y'all remember the Jungle was open? I was DJing there, and two chicks came up to the DJ booth, and I didn't notice that their shirts was off, like completely off. And I'm like, they was like, "We want you to play a song." And I'm like, "Okay," you know what I mean, just playing it cool. And I had a little liquor in my system and shit. I was feeling myself DJing, and I kind of was like brushing them off, like, "Yeah, what y'all want to hear?" You know what I'm saying? But their shirts was off.
Still.
And and I'm like,
whoa, so where were the shirts at?
They just was off, bro. They didn't have no shirts at all.
They didn't come to the booth with shirts?
They didn't have
No. They just walked up the little side steps and was like, "I want to hear a song." So, what song y'all?
So now you trying to play cool. You see what's going on, obviously.
Yeah. So I now in peep game, like, oh shit, these chicks is on some other shit. So I'm like, cool. Whatever y'all want to hear, I got y'all. And was playing it cool. They told me the song they wanted to hear, and I was like, okay, cool. I played it right away, because any DJ would that would come up with a chick that's ain't got no shirt on, and I played the song, and I'm thinking they're gonna turn around and go back. I thought that's probably on some lesbo shit or fucking each other. No, they stayed right there, and I could feel, you know how you can feel somebody looking at you?
Right.
So I'm DJing. They come behind me, and one get behind me and start dancing. I can feel titties on my back, and I'm like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I turn around, put my face in the titties and shit, and grabbing the ass and all that. And the other one dancing on the other side, And you know how you get that feeling when the song is about to end, and you just know it's about to end because you know it wasn't Serato back then.
Right? Yeah,
like,
ain't no
it was just the last 30 seconds of the song, and I'm doing all the shit in the titties, and grabbing ass.
At that
Song ended. And you know, it's another song. It was the acapella. This was on record. So the acapella was playing, and I didn't give a fuck. I'm sitting here grabbing titties and ass and doing crazy shit. Yeah, now I'm like,
club still spinning.
Man, it was still cracking. Nobody gave a fuck. I'm sitting there doing what I'm doing.
So, how long was the
acapella ended, bro.
So you went through a whole.
So it was dead.
What were the people doing at the jungle?
They was just kicking it. Like, people was like, man, what the fuck is dude doing? Like, cause when you up there DJing at the jungle, like, if the music ain't playing, the lights ain't going, so you can't even see back there where I'm at. You know what I'm saying, from the crowd. So they was kind of looking at me like, what the fuck is going on?
So how'd you wrap all that
Man,
up?
I didn't. The old girl started zipping down my pants and shit. I'm like, okay, wait, you're doing a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? You're doing way too much. I'm like, shit, 20 at the time. You know,
so it's prime.
Man, it was crazy, bro. That was probably my wildest.
It has to be. That
sounds pretty wild, guys.
That was my wildest moment. And I'm like,
Wow.
and I don't know if y'all remember Paul, the cat who used to run the jungle.
Yeah.
I was thinking that he sent them up there to me, but I was like, nah, he was like, no, man, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, man.
Just a crazy night.
Crazy,
Bro.
Man, Aztek.
Wow.
Man, my story's gonna be his story. Bro.
God.
I had a lot of crazy nights, but I don't remember half of them.
That make a lot of sense.
I don't remember half of them. Too much alcohol for me. No, I had a lot of crazy nights. I just don't remember them.
He for real about that though.
It's like, man,
Yeah, I'm serious about that.
that's a legit way of, you know what I mean? Not having to say what happened.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't remember. I just too many.
Remember. It's too many.
Yeah, that's real. Okay, so both of you guys have been DJing for so long, and it's dope because it's long. I love seeing that longevity because a lot of people, because especially right now, right? Like we were talking about DJs coming. There's a lot of DJs because it's so easy. So because of that, there's a lot of people that come and go. Everybody that stay, everybody don't have that longevity. So it's dope that you guys have had that longevity, not just as individuals, but as a collective too, because that's not an easy feat. But what do y'all feel like has kept y'all going this long? Because like at a certain point, the clubs and certain, you know what I mean, you kind of get numb to certain aspects of it because you've been doing it for so long. So what continues to be your motivation for you to keep going this far in?
Shit, for me, I like to change. Like, you know, you got different equipment, you got different music, you got different DJs that's coming out of nowhere. Like, and it's becoming even harder to get gigs because you got a lot more DJs now. You know what I mean? And that's what drives me. It makes me feel like, oh well, shit, I've been doing this for so long, and if I'm still relevant now, that means I'm been doing my fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Because man, now it's crazy out here. Like, but and then I just love how music has evolved. It's stuff that I hate how it evolved, and then it's stuff that I love. Right. But the stuff that I hate, I love it just as much because I just love music. You know what I mean?
Right. So what do y'all? Both of you? It's a question for both of y'all. What music has changed? We've seen DJs come and go. Do you really have to have love for the music in order to keep going, or is it the art, or both?
It's got to be both.
I love them. I love both.
Because I have a music buddy.
I love the music.
Right.
You know?
I have a music buddy, and he's like, man, how can you continue to keep doing it? You know what I mean?
If you don't continue,
the music just is not this and that, and I looked at him like, man, it's really about like your passion for it. Like the music. I still, when I hear new music, I still get geeked. Like when I heard Beastie Boys for the first time.
You know what's crazy? But you know what's crazy? How they say that music don't make you, it ain't got that soul. You know, certain songs. Like I've heard you remix a song that's whack as a bitch
Mm-hmm.
that I hate, but the way you remix it,
Right.
it gives it soul.
Right.
So that's what keep me going. Like I can hear a song
Right.
like when Laffy Taffy and shit came out. Like Laffy Taffy, like motherfuckers hated that song, and some people loved it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they were simple minded
Right.
as far as with music. But we was into hip hop and shit. But when you took that song and you remixed it with something different, I think that's
Yeah, a whole
what
different
ignited a whole nother creativity and
But
it,
you have
it was
to,
a
that has to
drive.
be inside of you though.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah,
that,
you
like
have to have
that the creativity part and the evolution of music, because I still feel like music, whether it's what people call mumble rap or whatever, it's still a derivative of hip hop music. It's all hip hop.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if you respect the art of hip hop, you can't do nothing but respect new music if it sounds good.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
coming from the South Side, it's a little different. But what kept you into hip hop and kept you into DJing instead of like one? You know what? I'm done with this.
I mean, everything, you know. I mean, like he said, I love the change of equipment, you know. I love the challenge now. You know, you guys do DJs coming up. It's almost like if you need to learn how to use Photoshop, write your own flyers. If you don't know how to do all that extra stuff, it's hard for new DJs to become DJs because you got to be able to make your own flyers, learn how to DJ. What else? I'm forgetting. Promote. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things you can do to become a DJ. Back then, we used to have
make sure people
our own promoters.
Sometimes they be making,
you know,
when
DJs.
You bring people.
You
So
know,
when you say promote,
but
on top of
like
that,
you know,
make
like
sure
Stretch
people
said, we've been in
come to the
this. But you know, like Stretch said, we've been relevant for so long. You know, we have a big name for ourselves already. You know, like you know, we're very talented DJs. You know, you can't compare us to anybody else. You know, we're our exclusive. You know.
Right, that's
Stretch and Stretch, I'm Aztek and Stretch.
Right,
you know,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
we can't compare, you know, we don't have to do all, I don't feel like we do anyways, but we don't have to, you know, sit there in our Photoshop, in my opinion, to just go get a gig. Like, I'm not going to make my own flyer. That's your job as a club promoter to do all that, you know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel about it, you know?
Right, that's real. That's real.
You know, we got talent. We're naturally talented, so, you know, you want good DJs, you know where to book them. You know?
Right, that's real.
So,
that's real. That's dope.
Right.
That's dope.
Yeah, that creativity is just
it's
driving.
stupid. Yeah. The way we mix, hey, if you can find somebody else to mix like us for $50, go ahead, go get them.
Which is probably not gonna
I
happen.
guarantee you ain't gonna
Probably
find
not
them.
gonna happen. All
I
right,
guarantee
so
you can't find them.
so this is kind of like pushing to current question. What's like some of the hot music? I know both of y'all kind of both play hip hop clubs.
Yeah.
And then some you play
I mix
more
Latin music with
Latin
hip hop.
and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So like just give a different idea of what, you know, different clubs and different genres are like. Give us a hot song that both of y'all are playing right now that's really picking up right now. Like, all right, it's 12 o'clock, it's ready to pipe. You ready to go up. Like, this the one you need to get it going. What you going with?
Me, dog, that Looney Baby.
All racks.
That all racks. That shit, no matter, like,
It is a
I
fire
got
record.
the clean version. That's the only version I got.
Oh.
And that's why I was telling you to send me that other version, but that song is gonna be a problem this summer. Like, I think that's the song right
Or hey, that's a whole other. That's a banger too, though.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
That's a banger too,
That-
though. I ain't
that
gonna
song
lie.
is-
I ain't gonna lie.
now. Like, I knew that song was gonna be dope when I was on my way home and I heard this chick playing it, and I'm like, the hell, how did she get that song? And I ain't got it.
But that's how it is nowadays.
Yeah.
Like music be moving so fast,
Yeah.
people get a hold of it ASAP. Like, you know.
So how do y'all download your music?
DJ City.
Okay.
Yeah, different random websites.
That's
So
how
do
I
you
do
think
it.
like for newer DJs, should you stick to only one DJ pool?
No.
Or should you have multiple DJ pools?
You
At
gotta
least
have
two.
multiple, yeah.
At least two.
You gotta have
At least
multiple.
two different ones.
Yeah, because if you stick to that one DJ pool, you only gonna give what they got to offer.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
It's,
Most
You
of them
can
have
find
some type
DJ
of
pools
niche.
that send you folders of music,
yeah.
and then you can just go through them. But like DJ City, you have to go through each song, and if you want it, you can just download it. You know, that's the only thing I don't like about
Most
it. but,
DJs who've been around for a while, they get their music from the labels anyway. Like you would just have music in your damn email.
Yeah, but still, I still don't get servers by every
well, not
label.
everybody.
But and that's something that should be said. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand like why there's not representatives that make sure that they're hitting every state and every DJ, man, with this music. Right. That's lost in the promo game. There aren't too many record promoters that go out that call the DJs, hey man, I'm pushing X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? They used to be like that, but they don't do that no more.
And that's because of YouTube and all that shit. They think that they just gonna DJs
pick it up right away.
More times than not.
But still, even we still have to steal the music. You still got to steal the music.
And then make it hard for us to get it when
there's
somebody
times where I find a song on YouTube and I can't find it. In
Bro, there's no reason in the world for us to have to rip the music off of YouTube.
No, it ain't.
There's no reason for it.
And the A&Rs, they don't do their job like they're supposed to. A lot of them that with the major labels, they're like, you and me the A&R out at a show or whatever, and they'll act more Hollywood than saying, oh, you a DJ? Well, let me get your info and then send you records. They act like, oh, yeah, you know, this is my artist, and so I'm pushing, and they won't even fucking give you the information.
They lose it. It started with the DJ, fam.
Yeah.
It all started with the DJ.
And I forget that. And I mean, you know, it's always been a power handoff, you know.
Right.
And everybody fuck with DJs 1 minute, and then they forget about the DJs, and it's all about the artists. You know what I'm saying? And then it become, you know, the radio personalities with all the power. You know what I'm saying? They don't DJ. All they do is talk on the radio, and they the ones who getting the records and shit. You be like, what the fuck? Like, okay, I understand, but still.
So how does the artist get a record to y'all to play?
Email. Yeah. Email's the best way. If he can't come to the club and be like, hey, can you play my song? Because if I don't hear it, I ain't gonna play it.
Right.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? I gotta listen to it first, make sure it's
right.
dope.
Because if it's trash, I'm not playing it. I'm not gonna play my set on
I listen to the sound, you know how it sounds. You know, if it ain't mastered, I ain't gonna play it. You know?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a little different. I play a record on the spot so you can see how it is. If it's trash, I'm gonna go see what it look like.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? That's a fair way to do it too. Because people be thinking you can't tell nobody nothing. So they gonna automatically think they record hot. So when you play it,
the next one, fam.
Yeah, then when you play it, so then when you play it,
you never know,
and
might be
don't
hot.
take off, they be like,
you never know, it might be hot, you know?
I hate when you get the cats that be like, that try to blast you on Facebook, like, man, niggas gotta pay you to play my record. Like, you sure the fuck do. You wanna know why? Because if I got like 7, 8 niggas coming to me in the club like, play my record,
asking me the same thing.
I can't play all of y'all record. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't know y'all song. Now, if everybody knew all y'all songs, then cool. I'll play all of them. But I'm not finna break all of y'all records in one night because after y'all leave this motherfucker, y'all forget about y'all record like I forget about the motherfucker.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Major facts.
It's like, what the fuck? You just want that spotlight at the moment.
Oh man, y'all hear that? That's me.
And, I mean, and it's not all the time. I'm gonna make you pay me.
Mouthful, bro.
I'm not gonna make you pay me every time I see you like, oh man, you gotta pay me to play it. Like, no, nigga, if I see you out here for real.
Listen here, bro. You pay for them red bottoms. You pay for that funny looking backpack.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You want some spins.
You pay for the belt.
You want spins, you're gonna have to come up.
It's a budget.
That's part of
it's promo. It's part of promo.
It's part of the business.
It's part of your business. It's an expense.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Some people don't.
I'm not even saying pay no money to the DJ. Fam, plan your weekends accordingly to go hang out with the DJ.
Exactly.
What does that mean? Go have a good time. Get some drinks. Pop you a bottle. Make it seem like you're at the club to have a good time.
Yeah.
And
you look like you're supposed to be there, and you're not just here to hear your music today and all your friends, and then leave out, and then you never see the guy again. Like, I don't got time for that.
Exactly. That's what
because it's a waste of time. All you want to do is hear your record once, and then I'm never gonna see you again until you got another record a year and a half later. Like, oh fam, I got one for you, bro. How many times you get that?
Yeah.
How many times you get that? Hey, bro, I swear to God, bro. Every DJ can attest this. That DJ in a nightclub that's been there for a while, a guy that ain't never dropped the record. And you go every time he see you, bro. I'm talking about for fucking like 4 years straight. Hey, bro, I got something coming for you real soon, bro. Next week, like 2 weeks, fam. We just finished it, bro. We on year 5, folks. You should have like 1 million albums.
You should be
Exactly.
lit right now.
Like, man, you should be lit.
Hey, want to hear something funny? You know, the only person who said that and it really happened was Genesis. Remember Genesis Duck
Yeah,
I
Walk?
remember
Yeah.
Genesis.
My first time meeting him, he kept on saying, "Hey, bro, I got a song for you." I'm like, "Okay, yeah. I got a song for you." He did that shit for like a month, and then all of a sudden, this nigga come out of nowhere with Duck Walk, and I'm like, "I'm
No,
hearing
bro,
that."
a month. No, bro. I'm talking. Bro, I know. Man, cats right now.
Oh, well, yeah,
Right
yeah,
now.
yeah. I'm just saying
4
now.
years ago, they was. Hey, bro.
Oh, yeah. And then they disappeared.
Hey,
I got this banger for
I
you,
got
bro.
something for you, bro, in like a week. Anyway, man, I know we gotta wrap this up. I'm gonna keep y'all all day. Last couple questions here. Aztek, DJ, your DJ pet peeve. What you just can't stand in the night? Like something happened in the club. What's your DJ pet peeve?
Oh man. Trying to think. Probably just, people asking me for requests when I'm gonna play your goddamn song. That's it.
Preach.
Probably
Now,
that.
y'all notice this. We
Probably
listen. We be asking this question, and every time we ask this question, damn near every time we get the same answer.
Same.
This isn't a coincidence,
Y'all
y'all.
play a song. Just
It's not a
relax.
coincidence.
It's just a matter of time.
Just
we're
saying.
getting there, We gonna get there.
This happened to me more than not. Every time I DJ, somebody asks for a slow song at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Or another one when
Come
somebody
on,
asks for a
man.
too
That's
hype
it.
song at the end of the night.
Garbage.
I did.
At the end of the night. Too much
And
of
then
a-
you
when
already
ready to
played
slow
the
it
song.
down.
And you already played the song before.
Or when they ask for the same song again, back to back, 3 times in a row. Like, I just played it once. They want you want to. I'm like, no.
Stretch.
Ugly bitches, stay home. No, I'm just playing. Mine is
Rough pet peeve.
no. Mine is club owners who try to do your fucking job.
Ooh.
Like,
Ooh.
I can't stand club
Oh, he just hit
owners
the soul when he said that.
that come to you like, "Hey, I need you to fucking turn the music down and EQ all in your
Play
EQ
this
and do
and
this,
play that."
and I want you to play this type of music." Like, nigga, you hired me to DJ. The fuck am I doing here? Like, you can take over if you want to, nigga, and just pay me and let me go home.
Yeah, get you a controller.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, but seriously though, like that's I can't stand that. You know what I mean? I love a lot of the owners that's out there. Like, I've
That's
been knowing you for years.
That's real.
But some of them just do too much. Just make your money, let me make mine, and let's go home. You know what I mean?
It's that easy. It's that easy.
Any advice to beginner DJs or DJs coming into the game? What would you tell them to do? Would you do it? CD, turntable, controller, anything?
Just stick to it. If you love the music, just stick to it. Keep doing it, and just keep going and don't quit no matter what.
Yeah,
That's it. Just
my
keep
thing
going.
is, don't do
Practice.
it just for the money too. Like,
Yeah, don't do it for the money.
if you
That's what
love
anything in
DJ,
life.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The money and
The money's
the
gonna
popularity
come.
and all
Yeah.
that.
That's all that's
Don't
gonna
do it for
come.
that.
When
Do
you're
it because
doing
you
it for
love
the
to do
right
it.
reasons, the money come eventually anyway. Then it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Do it because you love to do it.
because when you're not making that money, then your career ends.
Basically.
You know what I mean? You won't find different ways to make
It's
money.
gonna be times where you're not gonna be
Stay
making the
humble.
money.
Yeah.
Stay humble.
That happens. I mean, you gotta. That's where DJs come up with these multiple hats because when one thing slow up, we gotta pick it up and go to the next. Like this ain't no, you know what I'm saying. And then the other piece is, I don't know about y'all, but like I didn't go to college or nothing like that. So this is what it is for me. Like, so I'm not. When one thing slow up, we gotta pick it up and move to the next. One month you don't stop no show.
Right away.
So that's just what it is.
So, fellas, I appreciate y'all for coming out. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man.
You know
We
what it
appreciate
do.
y'all having some real good DJ
Aztek,
conversation.
motherfucking DJ
You know what I'm
Stretch
saying?
in the
What
building.
they say, a podcast for DJs,
By DJs.
by DJs. You know what I'm saying? That way.
With that being said, man, y'all be blessed. Holla back at us. Tune in. Make sure y'all follow us. FYoDj.
Hit the subscribe button.
Hit it.
Yeah.
FYoDj across the board. Instagram, Facebook, everything. So, till next time, holla back at me, man.
Yeah.
The hottest podcast in the world. FYoDj.